like
this
that.
particular question is basically is trying to get to see if you're gonna sleep in a shithole or a shit tub. Well, for those of you who do not know, this is Quinnton. Quinnton is a dear friend of mine who does a podcast with me generally twice a month from time to time if schedules align. Oh, and this is Panya, a blue ball of a raccoon.
No, it's a fox.
A fox. And that's all that who is here today.
Yep.
Supplies!
No.
We have ASTRAEA.
Supplies?
Supplies.
We have supplies.
We have office supplies.
Yes.
Make sure you use coupon code
Supplies
for 20% off your first purchase at quintonsupplies.com
/net
/net.org/Twitch.tv telnet. These are great websites.
This whole thing was a singular website. If you click it, I guarantee you'll go to something.
You'll go somewhere, and if you get a virus, not our fault.
This is at your own risk. Every website known to man is at your own risk.
I mean,
just
that's
like
true. Like, if you go to a website and it says, you might not want to go to this website.
Hold on. I'm just imagining, your computer just makes that noise. You're like, and I'm done.
Well, have you been to, remember back in like the early days, this was before your time, but like you would open up a website, and have like really bad MIDI music playing. So you open that up and goes, dun dun dun. Like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be on this website or something. But ASTRAEA, you're not new to podcasting. You and I have done a podcast on your behalf. Do you remember what that was about?
Asking ASTRAEA.
Mm-hmm. And what did we do?
We used pod decks.
We used pod decks to ask you questions. And after deliberating and talking with Quinnton, we thought we would ask you questions while you're here.
It was voluntold, but continue.
Definitely voluntold, but I'm trying to be diplomatic on camera. But yeah, behind the scenes.
Keep going.
Yeah, a lot of that happening. So we want to ask you questions. Okay. But before we do, tell us about food.
What?
Well, you said that you had a story
it's not a story. It's just like information.
Oh, okay.
Information to fill out because when I got here, you had offered me food.
We always do,
and
because we're gracious hosts. Food. We always offer food to anybody that comes over, whether you're welcomed or not.
We got a question in the chat.
We do have a question in the chat, but let's listen to Uncle Quinnton's question.
I finally caved, and this is not an ad, by the way. To be very clear.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag not an ad, not sponsored. If you want to sponsor us, go ahead. It's a really long hashtag. I signed up for HelloFresh.
Oh, okay. So you got one of those subscription boxes filled with dry ice and ingredients.
It didn't feel like dry ice, but yeah, nonetheless, like it was
like
6 meals.
Yeah.
And it was finally I found a code that was meeting my criteria of what I wanted, because a lot of the codes are like, oh, you'll sign up and you'll get like, $80 off, $100 off, and it's like over the course of 12 months, which is actually like you have to spend like $400, but you'll save the 80, but you have to spend like $400 to do it. And
if you plan to stick and commit to the subscription, it will be worth your while.
100%.
But for someone who just wants to dip your toe in the water, this is not worth it at all.
Like, I don't want this. I want one box to try it, and then when I've tried it and I've had my fill, I will let you know whether I want to continue. But I don't want this, elongated process where I'm trying a month of this.
So you got a good code.
Finally found a code that did the thing I wanted.
And you know what HelloFresh is, right?
No.
So those subscription boxes that your dad gets sometimes that has different trinkets and toys and different clothes and things?
Kinda.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's same kind of idea, but it's for food.
Ooh.
But like full meals, not just like snacks. We're talking full meals, like dinner. Dinner, it comes in this box.
They give you dinner?
Yeah, they give you 6 dinners. So you have 6 nights of dinners.
What if the dinner goes bad in the box?
Well, that's what the dry ice is for.
That's what, they have things to make sure that doesn't happen. And if that does happen, I'm sure that you could call them and be like, hey, it went bad before I could eat it. And they'll be like, oh no, we'll send you another one. Like, I'm sure they'd take care of you. But nonetheless, we had our first meal with it. I didn't make it last night. We had cabbage pork tacos. Yeah, it was bomb.
Yeah,
it was so good.
Yeah. So did they have the taco shells?
Yeah, it was soft shell tacos.
Soft shells. Okay.
Soft shell tacos.
All right. That's the right way to do it.
Yeah. The
sorry, not sorry.
Like it's very. They've explained things very well. I wasn't the one that made it, but the level of like information that they have of like, hey, these are the basic ingredients that you need to have at the house. These are the basic utensils that you'll need at the house to make this. Like, they have everything like super spelled out at the top, so you know, like, before your package even comes, like, okay, I'm gonna need, like, their basic ingredients are like salt, pepper, butter, sugar, and like one other thing I can't remember. But yeah, just your basic stuff. Yeah. And as long as you have that and you have some basic cooking utensils, you're good.
When Aurelia and I first started dating, I also signed up for Blue Apron.
Okay.
And I thought it came with everything. Mm-hmm. Obviously, yes, you're right. You should have butter. You should have pepper.
The basics.
Like the basic stuff.
Basics.
But what I didn't have were some like cooking apparatuses, tools.
Oh dear.
Like, not specific knives necessarily, but like a strainer, for example. I didn't have a strainer. So I would go...
Did it have a list of things you'd need?
So, as you might know, I'm not very good at necessarily reading ahead. So I'll read the list and like, I need a strainer. And I'll go to Target and get a strainer. And I'll get back home like, oh, I also needed a measuring cup. And I'll get one measuring cup, but I needed the other kind of measuring cup. So instead of getting the whole set of measuring cups like normal people do,
right.
I got like the cheap plastic one from the dollar area, and they're like, oh no, you need the other cup that
you didn't get.
Right. Well, you need the dry measuring cup versus the wet measuring cup or something like that.
Right.
So yeah, it was a good like 2 weeks of me getting all the tools and some of the other kind of bare necessities. But ever since then, I realized that I cannot cook from even preset portions.
Okay.
Because when I don't have those preset portions after, I'm lost.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of messed you up.
It's messed me up. So Aurelia has been very patient with me and been teaching me how to cook a number of things. We did chicken fried rice the other day. We used our wok for the first time.
That's exciting.
So she's taught ASTRAEA of a few dishes as well too. So
that's awesome.
But you like the cabbage tacos
so far? I mean, they're
and
one
he
for one.
brought some here today.
Here you go.
Oh
yeah. No, they're one for one.
Yeah.
We'll see how they do for the rest of the week and stuff, and see how things go. But
cool.
Yeah.
Well, good.
So maybe next time we can tell you about the rest of the meals and see how.
Or you could bring some.
No.
Okay.
Well, we also only signed up for like the meals for two, so.
Tony Quinnton.
Okay. I'll just call Madison and just let her know, like, hey, Tony's having your meal. Just FYI.
You're taking Tony out on a mandate. What's wrong with this? What's wrong with this plan?
The food for home, leftovers.
I'll be happy to go over to your house. I'll just like plug my nose so I don't sneeze all over the place.
You can have all the leftovers.
Okay.
A couple days old. Maybe has some like fur hanging on it or something. I said a couple days, might have been a couple weeks. We don't know.
Gross. So you understand the concept of a subscription box, right? So you pay every month, and you get something delivered to you every month, and every month it's a new thing of that thing. Yes. What kind of subscription box would you like to sign up for? Like, would it be a food box or an anime box or a video game box or a plushie box? Plushie box? Your mother just got rid of a bunch of plushies. We're trying to minimize the plushies here. Why would we sign you up for a plushie box? This sounds like a really
anime box.
Okay, I'm on board with this.
Maybe also anime box.
Would the video game box have video games in it, or like stuff from video games, like memorabilia and
like shirts
and stuff?
Things.
Like stuff from video games.
Okay. Jinx.
And now we can't talk. That's the end of the podcast, folks.
Bye-bye.
if you were to get an anime box, because there's a company called Loot Crate that does anime boxes.
Oh, I was thinking. I was saying. There's one out there. I was like, what is the name of it? I kept thinking of the old, like, what was the one that sent you the discs? Gamefly.
Gamefly.
That's what I kept thinking of.
Wow.
Yeah, taking it way back, right?
You did
Are they still around?
Way back. No.
No?
Yeah, no.
Oh, very gone.
No.
Very gone. Okay.
Well, I'm like, this is my anecdotal no, because I haven't
no
heard.
way, yeah.
There's no way that Gamefly is still around.
I'm going to go look. You keep asking her, though.
To my knowledge, Band still uses it.
Really? Okay. Her cousin might still use Gamefly.
I'm looking right now, but keep going.
Let's see. We have a couple of questions here, and the first question was from SG. ASTRAEA, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is sinigang. It's a Filipino soup.
A Filipino soup, and what's in this sinigang? What do you like in it?
I like tomatoes, chicken, broccoli, sometimes salmon, lots of rice.
Lots of rice.
But sometimes the rice.
So you put
up
the rice in the soup, or you put the soup on the rice?
both.
Ah, tricky.
Because the rice soaks up the soup.
Yeah. See, Kid Shoren's Filipino, so he knows sinigang very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, and I also agree. This is ridiculous.
Oh, it's a little. I didn't even realize what's going on. Hello.
Okay. Is the camera on? My bad.
Really? You think I'm that guy? You've known me for almost like 7 years now. You think I'm that guy to be like, hello, what's going on?
No, not hello, what's going on?
What,
it's the camera on?
In a proper setting.
My bad.
In a proper setting.
Full shirtless Tony,
it
please.
makes a lot more sense. But, on a couch with my daughter, it doesn't make sense. So this was clearly a mistake.
The fans want to see your belly button.
Okay, so that's your favorite food. What's your favorite snack? Like if you were hungry right now, you're like, I need to go eat a quick snack because dinner is in just an hour and I can't wait. Go. What is it?
Any snack?
Yes.
Okay, even if we don't have it here?
Yeah, pretend that we had an abundance of snacks and we had all options.
We're going to go to the snack store and get whatever you want.
Okay,
We're going to watch a movie. You got to pick a snack so you can watch the movie with your snack.
Yeah. Movie snack. Snack movie.
A movie snack?
Yeah, go.
Popcorn with extra salt.
Extra salt?
Yeah.
Not butter. Salt.
Wait. Well, I'm with her. I don't like butter on popcorn.
Oh, what is wrong with you?
Because it just tastes weird. It just tastes disgusting.
What?
Yeah.
So
I like butter, but butter and popcorn to me it just does not mix.
So what do you do at the movie theater? Can I get your 1 ounce of butterless popcorn that you never make?
Well, they always make it.
When?
When you don't ask for butter, they don't put butter.
But it has butter on it already. It's popped with butter.
So it's like not added butter is what I guess what I'm getting at. Like when you go to the store and you buy your microwavable popcorn, I'll get the popcorn with light butter and sea salt, but not extra butter.
Interesting.
Yeah. But you want extra salt, not just popcorn?
Extra salt.
Extra
Okay,
salt.
we got our popcorn though. What else? You want another treat?
Still at movie?
Sure.
We're doing whatever.
We're doing
not
whatever.
in a movie theater.
We're about
just
to
here.
play a game of life.
Oh, okay. Like Skittles or maybe M&Ms.
SG, we'll see you later. Skittles or M&Ms? You got to choose one or the other. One or the other. You got Skittles or M&Ms.
Also, what kind of Skittles or M&Ms?
We don't need to be that specific.
No, we're being that specific.
No, we don't need to be that specific. That's too pedantic.
Original Skittles and with the M&Ms, peanut butter M&Ms or...
What is that? Power to the people?
Yes, that is the right answer. Peanut butter M&Ms. They're amazing.
Not just peanut?
No, peanut butter. Have you had them?
Yes, of course I've had them. I'm a
They're
human
so
being of
good.
40 years old. I've definitely had them.
Are you 40?
Yeah.
Okay, Zach.
Yeah, we already discussed how old I am. So peanut butter M&Ms or original Skittles? Which one?
Skittles.
Skittles, okay.
Skittles,
She
all
wants
right.
Skittles. All right. Smarty says peanut butter M&Ms are underrated.
Amen. Also, crispy M&Ms.
Oh, I'm with you on that one.
Crispy M&Ms, I think, are top
the
tier,
crispy.
but you can't eat a lot of them.
Yeah.
Have you ever had brownie M&Ms? I remember.
Yeah, they weren't that good.
I remember one time you gave them to me.
Toffee M&Ms, they were so disappointing.
What's your go-to snack? Snacks galore. Grabbing
not Loud Ice, that's for sure.
Okay. But what's your go-to snack?
If we're actually going to a movie or something, like it probably.
I'm also here.
The watermelon Kids Patch Kid thing, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Whatever they call
the Sour Patch?
Sour Patch,
James,
yes. Sour
yummy
Patch.
soda.
No.
Sour Patch Kids watermelons.
Here you
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
Would you like how big of a bag? Because I've only seen like the small bite-sized bag, the fun-sized bags.
I mean, they make like decent, like, where
They
like
do?
you go for like you find the bags of gummy worms and stuff like that. Like they make those.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And they're decently enough. I can usually make one of those last a couple days.
I just feel like Sour Patch is like, and it doesn't make sense because this is the same issues with M&Ms. They're all the same flavor in that bag. But Sour Patch to me is more like the kind of snack that you eat alongside with something else, not by itself. So,
Yeah.
but
I mean, if I'm going to a movie theater, I'd probably grab popcorn and the Sour Patch things.
let's pretend that we're not at a movie theater because guess what? We're not. If we had an abundance of different snacks here and we had all the snacks that you enjoyed, what kind of snacks would you have here while watching an episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Probably Sour Patch.
Okay, really?
Yeah, unless there's something like
So you don't have like a movie, like I eat these at the movie theater, this is like my movie theater thing.
Sour Patch watermelon.
Right, but I'm saying here.
Yeah, same answer.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't have a delineation between the two. You'll have it in both locations. It's not specific to you.
There's factors that go in, like, is there homemade cookies or something like that? Then
I told you, like, pretend that
it
we
really
have
just
everything.
depends. Like it really depends on the scenario.
No, pretend everything that you've ever wanted, snack wise, is
literally
here.
everything.
We still have we have crumble cookies right now.
I'll take one.
Okay, I'll go get you one.
I don't want it now.
You just said you wanted it.
I want one, not now. I didn't say now. Just sitting here. You keep talking to her.
Well, I'm knocking glasses. It's okay if you're gonna eat a little bit, and she can talk about her dream house.
Dream house? Why are we not playing The Sims? Have you gotten on The Sims and built the dream house?
Not The Sims, but in Roblox, she's been building.
That doesn't count.
Too.
Minecraft as well too.
Yeah.
Minecraft, I'll count a little more.
Yeah.
Minecraft, definitely. I can see you building.
The reason why not The Sims is because The Sims does not let you cross save from console to PC and vice versa.
I forget they don't have that yet.
So,
But
EA.
But you can use mouse and keyboard on the console.
Yeah, but it's not like you have this. You keep. Okay. It's not that easy for everybody. Okay, because not everybody has an extra mouse and keyboard.
I don't either.
Yeah. So
why are you thinking I do?
Because you're like, you can do this, as if to say, why haven't you thought of doing this? Like, yeah, I've thought of it.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, hey, you answer.
No, it's not an answer. It's a non-answer because they don't have an extra mouse and keyboard at her mom's place.
Hey, Tony, what's your snack?
What is your dream car? So if you could build a car, attach anything to it, like a gun or a
piece of cake,
helicopter pad to it or something like that, make it a really big, beefy car, like what would... But it still has to look like a car. It can't look like a house on wheels or anything like that. Like what would your dream car come with?
I don't know, car pieces.
Well, no, like that's kind of the beauty of it, that you can add anything, even things that are not necessarily put on cars.
Also, just like a normal car, then we're adding stuff to
Sure,
it.
we'll do that.
Okay,
Would you have a big screen inside?
not big, but like small.
Okay. What would you use the screen for?
Netflix, YouTube, playing games.
Okay, so you'd want to be able to play games?
Or maybe like Google Maps.
Google Maps?
Yes.
Probably a good idea to have in the car.
Would that screen only be in the front next to the driver, or would you also have another screen in the back seat for the other passengers?
Just in the front.
Just in the front.
The
So
people
only.
in the back could peek.
Okay, so they're gonna peek over the shoulders
Yeah.
of the people in the front.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What else would be really
How many
cool?
people can fit in the car?
Um.
So like your dad's car can fit 5 people if they all squish.
And Uncle Quinton's car can fit like
5 people if they all squish.
Technically, couldn't you even? Oh no, your back seat aren't seats.
No,
They're
no,
not- okay.
that's a trunk.
Yeah.
No, that's only on the Ascent.
8. I would do like a normal car in the front, and like in the trunk you could fold up chairs
Okay.
and fold them down.
I see what you're putting down.
And then there's a huge trunk in the back
A
because
huge trunk in the back.
we need space for the chairs
Do you
and
need
other
space
stuff.
for the disco ball?
What disco ball?
Like you could have a disco ball in there if you wanted to. Like what other like crazy things would you want to put on a car?
Maybe I could put like storage on the inside.
These are very pragmatic things to add to a car.
Practical, yeah.
Yeah, very practical things. They're not bad. They're really good
I
things.
don't know what practical means.
Practical means things that make sense.
Hmm.
So like adding storage makes sense. What is a really crazy addition to a car that doesn't make sense, but you think it would be really cool to have?
Wait, can I add another practical thing?
You can do whatever you like.
This is your car,
This
not
is your
his.
car.
So there's gonna be like the storage things are gonna be like, on the right there's gonna be a heating up thing, and then on the left there's gonna be a cooler,
Okay, so you got a
For
little
food?
like food or whatever.
and then on the front there's like a big one that's like rectangle,
Uh-huh.
and it doesn't have a heater or a cooler if it doesn't need to be heated up or cooled
So
down.
it can just be used as a table.
Yeah, or something like that.
ASTRAEA, we're using this car for like tailgate parties.
Well,
So
no.
like this is a great idea. What about drinks? Would you just have people bring their own drinks, or would you have like a drinking fountain built into it?
They shall bring their own drinks.
Yeah. What was that
Yes.
face?
A drinking fountain. I'm just imagining this stream of water, and then you hit the gas, so the stream just flies forward and just hits the person trying to use it.
Oh no.
Sorry, I misspoke. The drinking fountain gun.
The what?
The fountain gun, like you have at the bar.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That thing.
Are you okay now?
You having like a dry bar in this car? Like.
Yeah, there's no alcohol in this car. We're driving.
Well, yes, but I'm still confused.
This guy wants
like,
to drink and drive in Utah.
I mean,
Oh,
what
no.
All right.
she's describing is so far like a limo.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that we're gonna be able to accommodate 8 people.
8 people you could
Like
do in like
you
a
could do
big
that
SUV.
in like an MVP, sure. Or it definitely gets into the limo area. You've seen limos, right?
You ever been in a limo?
I've heard of them.
I don't-
I've seen them in movies.
Yeah, I don't
I've
like
never been in them.
I don't think she's ever been in one.
I heard of a party bus.
Yeah.
Party bus.
They're basically like a limo.
But I haven't been in a party bus. I've been in a bus,
It'd
but
be-
not a party bus.
I don't know. Like I think it'd be very odd if
bus?
you went into
Party
a
bus.
party bus.
Party bus.
Yeah. That's the two difference of delineation between the type of buses. There's the bus.
You have to do this if you say party bus.
There's the bus, and then there's the party bus.
Well, there's 3 levels, I would say. There's bus, party bus, and then party bus.
Oh, okay.
There's
okay,
3
I
levels.
got you.
It just
All
depends
right.
on how many hands you have in the air.
Sure, and then of course you got the woo bus. Go.
That's after.
Four.
That's the same bus. It's just after you hit like 4 bars.
Right, exactly. What's your last
the
crazy thing?
I haven't thought about the crazy.
You haven't thought of it? You just know that you have one last crazy thing
Yeah.
that you want to
To
ask
top it off.
to top it off?
Yep.
Well,
Maybe like a decoration that makes it look like something. Because once I saw a car and it looked like a ladybug. It literally had googly eyes.
ooh.
Yeah,
It had
googly
spots
eyes to your
all
car.
over. Yeah.
I think adding googly eyes to anything that moves is awesome. Did you ever add those googly eyes to your robot that we gave you?
The robot that you gave
Sorry,
me?
grammar was wrong. Did you ever add the googly eyes that we gave you to your robot vacuum?
You gave them to Maddie. They haven't ended up on the vacuum. I don't know what the current status is.
Okay.
I think she took them to work.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
So like on the inside you can't see the googly eyes, so they could drive perfectly.
Uh-huh.
But on the outside you could see the googly eyes.
So you're talking about having eyes on the windshield like they do in cars. You know, there's a guy. I don't know if he's here in Utah. For some reason I thought he was here in Utah, but there's somebody that basically made his car look like Lightning McQueen.
I changed my mind. I'm not going to put it on the windshield. I'm going to put it like below.
Below?
Because if I need to clean that windshield a bit, it's going to hit the eyes and the eyes are going to fly.
Okay, so we're still talking about googly eyes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Not a decal, not like a sticker. No. Okay. What if you put them on the windshield so the eyes look like they're doing this?
But
you mean on the windshield wipers?
Yeah.
If they're down, it would look weird.
If they're down, they're sad. And
so
then
it's permanently sad.
It's permanently
but it gets happy for a brief moment.
When they're spraying their eyes, they're spraying the windshield to like get the dirt off. Like, yay! Oh, yay!
Oh no!
It's really sad.
Yeah,
it's a really depressing car.
It's a very bipolar car.
No.
Like
bipolar. It's like 90% sad, 1% happy.
I don't want it to be sad all the time.
So we got googly eyes, like a keep your food warm, keep your food cold, bring your own drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
what about the bathroom?
A bathroom?
I'm just throwing ideas out.
Okay.
Yeah,
what about a hot tub?
No.
No hot tub?
No.
You like Uncle said, you basically have a limo. You're not gonna add a hot tub to that?
I don't have room. I already put enough stuff on the inside.
What if we extended it?
Yeah, you made it an actual limo.
Like if you made it a limo.
No.
No.
No, she wants. Sounds like more of an SUV.
You know what the long like back in 1990, like way before you were born. Way before you were born too.
Before you were born?
I'm sorry, I searched limo with, and the first thing that comes up, limo with hot tub. It's the very first thing that comes up.
Well, one of the longest limos to be ever built had a hot tub and a helicopter pad on it. Yeah.
Why?
But that's not my car.
No, it's not your car.
My car is always sad when I'm gone.
Car is sad when you're gone. You give it emotions, and the only emotion you give it is if I'm not here, you will be sad.
Like you like
My car,
when she walks up to the car, it says ASTRAEA, but when we walk up to the car, it says, I don't know you.
You again.
My car, it's so when it's a nice and sunny day, it's sad. But when it's a rainy day and I have to use the windshield wipers, it's always happy.
Smarty, Uncle Kuya Simon says sounds like she's got one of those stretch SUV limos. Yeah, that sounds like what you're asking for, without the hot tub, without the helicopter pad, just on what you're asking for. It probably would have to be an SUV.
I can't find a hot
My car's
limo with a hot tub.
Yeah, because they were not practical.
Well, yeah, you think about like you hit the gas in any amounts, and you're like, well, that ended poorly.
Yeah, exactly. The only time that that would work at all would be in stop and go traffic in Vegas.
Not even stop and go, but like slow, perfectly, like you got to maintain speed.
2 miles an hour.
Yeah. Like you can't go fast.
Or like you remember your old car before this one that had like full EV mode that you couldn't press the gas pedal past like 25 miles, but it used the battery and only the battery.
That was not my car, but keep going.
Your
I never had that. That was.
Oh
not me.
really? Because your car had everything else that my car has from electric like vehicle it goes, and so I assumed that yours had it as well too. Mm-mm. Any of you that do content creation, like live streaming, things like that, or even meetings, if you need like icebreakers, these decks from Poddex are a godsend. You can actually go to poddex.com and use offer code STILLRECORDING and get 10% off. So go check them out. Is it 10 or 20?
And percent. It will be a percentage of the purchase.
What did I say?
Less. No, you said it was either 10 or 20, and that's why I said it'll be a percent. A percent. Some percentage of the purchase will be less.
Okay. Up to 20%, we'll just say.
Up to 20%. But that, you got to leave it super ambiguous. It's like, it's some money you will save.
You'll save some money from the MSRP retail value. All right. So, Kid Shorin says... I'll take your wind over this 100-degree weather.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
I am not a summer.
Yeah. No, we're enjoying it here. Now it's not so windy today. We would have gone to the pool that we have over here, but I wasn't feeling all that well this morning. But maybe tomorrow.
Good night.
Okay, good night. All right, go ahead and you pick. And you have to ask Uncle Quinnton.
Would you rather spend the night in a dumpster or a porta potty?
Dumpster.
Ooh, interesting.
Why is that?
Dumpster because I can pick the dumpster of where, like, I'm going to be smart about it. And I'm going to go to, like, a place that... go to the dumpster at a place that manufactures bedding.
You know what I don't like? I don't like that you are changing the rules on the fly.
How is this changing?
Sit.
How is this changing?
Because generally when anybody does a would you rather, and chat, keep me honest, but if someone does a would you rather, like you try to manufacture the situation in the best of places. Like, I'll find the dumpster that's outside the mattress Egyptian cotton center, and so they'll just throw out all the stuff there, and that's where I'll sleep.
I mean,
like,
it's not going to be the best. It's not going to be just like bedding. It's
this
probably
particular
garbage and stuff like
this
that.
particular question is basically is trying to get to see if you're gonna sleep in a shithole or a shit tub. It's not about, hey, can you make this bedding the best bedding, like the best possible. It's this crap or this crap. That's what this is trying to do.
Yeah, and I'm circumventing it because
That's
left it
the
vague.
problem.
It left it vague.
No. I don't
my
appreciate.
parameters.
I appreciate that it is vague because then it would be way too long of a question. But the fact
if
that
you said, hey, I'll give you $100 if you spend in one of the two, I'd be like, all right, and we leave it there, and then I can choose and be like, all right, you didn't say which dumpster I have to sleep in.
you're like a teenager. You're absolutely a teenager.
You just pick a porta potty if it's not even used. See, I disagree with that because, like, a dumpster versus a porta potty that haven't been used either one. Okay, genuine question though. Dumpster, porta potty.
Okay.
Neither of them have been used. Nothing has touched them. They haven't been cleaned or anything. Like, they are fresh off the assembly line.
Yeah.
Where do you sleep?
See, that's tough.
See, that's where it gets interesting.
Now
Question's
it's interesting.
Yeah.
Now it's interesting.
Yeah.
So, because with the porta potty, I'm covered from the elements. So if it's raining
but it's gonna get
or
humid as
flies, well, it depends. It depends. Like if it's in like if it's here, then I could open the door.
And what season?
Right now, we're talking about right now.
Okay.
Like this is happening today.
Okay.
We're gonna do a live
All right.
stream of it later.
I'm gonna check the weather report. That will influence my answer.
I mean, like let's like be fair to each other. Let's just make the weather be fine. Whatever version of weather is fine for you is fine for me.
Okay.
Let's just say that.
Okay.
So I could open the door if I need, but the problem is that I'm having to sleep this way.
Yeah,
right? Because there's no laying down.
Yeah.
Whereas in a dumpster, theoretically, yes, it's all like hard metal everywhere, and I'm open. But theoretically, I have a little bit more space. And like if we're bending the rules, you didn't say I couldn't go out and try to grab things for like a pillow.
Get in there, go get naked, and use your clothes as a pillow and stuff.
Wait,
I mean, I guess.
but in a dumpster, if you had to go bathroom, you would be sleeping in your poop or pee, and I forget.
But that's a good point. Like, am I allowed to leave the dumpster to evacuate myself?
I would hope.
Well, I mean, this is our hypothetical. So,
Right.
are you saying yes
I would
or
say yes.
Because I feel like if we were doing a Mr. Beast challenge, I don't know if you know who that is.
Nope.
But he's an extremely famous YouTuber that does all these challenges. Like, I'm going to stay underwater for 48 hours. And it's like, oh, okay. Just to like raise money or whatever the case is.
Good for him.
I feel like he would do one of these things just for the heck of it.
You know what the real answer is if we want to bend the rules a little? Get one of the what are they? They're the ADA compliant porta potties for like wheelchair access and stuff. So it's got lots of room.
I mean, if we're bending the rules, let's fully bend the rules and get the porta potties that they have outside the Oscars. Those are nice porta potties.
Have you been to these porta potties?
I've been to similar porta potties.
Are you talking about the ones that are like they're like a trailer?
They're basically a trailer.
Like they're a trailer. They have like amenities inside.
Yeah,
like,
but it's from the same porta potty company, so technically it's a porta potty.
Yeah, you could do that because they have nice amenities.
Tiles, like
you go in, you're like, is this a building?
Right. Yeah. Yes, Astrea?
I thought of the other thing.
Oh, okay.
And you know how you said, what if it's not used at all?
Yeah.
Well, in a porta potty, you could lock the door.
Right.
But with a dumpster, it could still be used because there's no lock on it, so people could still.
She's
go
not
into
wrong.
it
Yeah,
and
you can't
throw-
lock it from the inside.
Yeah, people could be like, oh, cool, a dumpster. I'm going to throw all of my hazardous waste in here.
And the
What if
dumpster
you're
does lock, but only from the outside.
What if you're sleeping, but then a giant
That's if you
pile
have
of
the
trash
cover.
That's the thing,
goes
right?
on you?
Yeah.
What?
What if you're sleeping and a giant pile of trash goes on you?
And then you're dead.
Then you wake up or dead.
Oh, no.
Depends on what the trash is.
Yeah.
Barbed wire. You went to a barbed wire manufacturing plant.
If it's all fluffy pillows, then you should be fine.
Wait, why are someone throwing away fluffy pillows?
Because they were old and they had a lot of like blood stains from the fluffy pillow.
You would have
Massacre.
blood stains on you.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And that's a whole other thing because there's blood. Blood.
Blood! Have very fat arms with skinny legs or vice versa.
Very fat arms with skinny legs or skinny legs with fat arms. I'm assuming it's not just talking about just straight fat, and I would take the thick thighs over the thick legs because I'd rather be the this way than the this way. Like I'd rather have the powerful legs. If it has to be fat, like that sucks. Like not happy about that. Is it fat
Or muscle?
or muscle? Because if it's muscle, I pick legs. If it's fat, I probably still pick legs.
I think let's just say like when this person wrote it, it was to be funny. And unfortunately, fat is funny. And that is not muscle, that is like body mass.
Yeah. I would probably pick fat because that's easier to burn for me. Like getting my legs running and stuff like that. Like I would pick that because okay, I've got the fat legs, I can burn it off easier. I
think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do realize with larger legs it would be harder for you to move around. But then also if you had bigger arms, you use these kind of more than you use your legs theoretically. And so if this like a fat arm for whatever reason hindered my ability to like do things, I feel like it would be counterintuitive. If we're allowed in this scenario to work it off,
I would think, like, what are you going to die at the same time?
Well, not die at the same time, but like for the rest of your life, you are going to have fat legs and skinny arms or skinny legs and fat arms.
Choose the gun.
No, there's no plan C.
I choose the gun.
No, there's no plan C. And really, that's your answer? You would end it over that?
I have fat legs, and there's literally, and I mean literally,
there are so many people in this world that are able to have very fruitful lives with big legs and do not gun.
But like I can't do anything about it though. That's the thing that kills me is I can't like okay, now you have this and there's nothing you can do. Like there is no amount of anything is going to affect this. Somehow it is now permanent.
Right. You have to reevaluate your lifestyle and reevaluate like, okay, I probably with these larger legs I can't ski the way that I want to ski.
Yeah, vomit.
Can I still ski? Would you like to at least ski or no ski at all? No, those are your two options. At least ski.
Have questions.
No.
Have questions.
I have no answers because
that's the thing.
Because you are brought in front of God, him or herself, and they say skis or no skis, and you're like questions. Nope, that's it. And so, what would be your like knee jerk answer?
Well, obviously, it's like you're asking a
there you
question.
go. Cool, skis. All right. So
what's your answer?
Again, for the rest of your life, really big legs with skinny arms, or really big arms and skinny legs.
How skinny or how fat?
That's another question.
Okay, so we're not looking like those inflatable sumo costumes that you see at the fair.
I would hope not.
Nothing like that. It would be a couple of shirt sizes bigger than what you have right now.
Tank tops for the rest of your life.
I'm trying to be, as diplomatic and not
positive.
Yeah,
Body positive.
body positive. Because let's look at your arms right now. So it would be like that big. Is that
Sure,
good? Yeah,
why
that
not?
big, or your legs like this big. So which would you prefer?
Fat legs and skinny arms.
Fat
All
legs
right.
and skinny arms.
I think it's for the three of us all the same answer.
I think so too. Yeah.
Because I think we're all just hoping that we can burn it off.
Work with dead people in a
Mortuary.
mortuary, or work in the busiest trauma trauma unit in the world.
Dead people, easily. Hands down.
Yeah, dead people.
I'm gonna go with your answer because I don't know what that is.
So
Do you want to work at the hospital that's really busy and has all the people that are bloody and hurting and you got to fix them all, or do you want to work with just dead people in the dead people house?
And what he means by work with dead people is to usually get them prepared for burial,
For funerals.
for funerals and stuff.
Dead.
Okay. Dead, she says.
I want to help.
Tiffany says bigger legs.
She's
See?
a living dead.
It's the appropriate response, regardless of which way you look at it, whether
All right,
you can lose the
Tiffany.
stuff or not.
There we go. Cypher says, arms. I'm already struggling with my feet hurting while walking. I don't need more weight down there. I mean, that's a fair point.
If we're going to go off of just the verbiage, they said nothing about weight. Somehow it's just fat redistribution.
That's true. Your weight, you're still like 165.
Your weight has not changed. Just somehow all of it went to your butt.
Never celebrate your birthday again, or never drink alcohol again. Alcohol.
Well, that's an easy one for both of you.
Yeah, alcohol. What is
Alcohol.
it? What is it? Never drink alcohol again, or never celebrate your birthday again?
Yeah.
I'm genuinely curious for you because both of us are easy answers.
Right.
Like, neither of us would,
I never had alcohol.
and I never have either, and I never plan to. So, Tony,
Me too.
Yeah, I would stop drinking alcohol.
yeah,
Yeah.
I still want my birthday.
Yeah, I enjoy like a once a year narcissistic, selfish.
somebody wave the flag. Wait, yay, Tony!
Yay!
Thank you. As I drink alcohol. Thank you.
Wait, that's alcohol?
Yeah.
Put ketchup or ranch dressing on everything you eat. Ketchup?
Ketchup.
I mean, I tried it before.
Oh, that's rough.
I mean-
Everything you eat.
Yeah, and it doesn't like. I hate to do this, but it doesn't say how much. Obviously, it has to be enough to taste. I respect that.
Okay.
But like, it would probably like ketchup can go with a lot of things.
That's true.
Whereas
ranch is very specific.
I'm
couldn't-
not a ranch
Like,
person.
have you ever had ketchup flavored ice cream?
No.
It's disgusting, but it like somehow works in a way.
that.
You know what I mean?
Cypher
Like,
says ketchup as well. See.
yeah, like the pickled flavored soda that we had. Like, it's disgusting, but it works in a way. But the ranch flavored soda was just disgusting and does not work and should not work.
Right.
And it won't ever work.
Yeah.
So I also will have to probably say ketchup in that
Pick
way.
another.
Appear as a guest on your favorite TV show, or have a lifetime backstage passes for any concert you attend.
This is a fun
Ooh,
one.
That's a tough one.
Favorite guest star in your favorite show.
So what's your
or
favorite
lifetime
TV show?
passes to any concert. Any concert.
Any concert that I attend.
Any concert.
Any. I could see Itzhak Perlman and go meet him.
I would
I would be so excited.
Also, like, what does it say backstage? Passes or
Passes.
Passes.
So
So
I
it's
could
you and a
bring
friend.
people. Yeah.
It's you and a friend. You could sell that pass. You could.
Oh, so I could make money.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Ooh, okay. So now we have another
layer.
kind of layer
Yeah,
on here.
yeah.
What's your favorite TV show of all time?
Of
The Office?
no,
No.
I don't know. I don't know. For once, he says.
No, I said I thought it was.
Oh, I thought you said for once. I was like, jeez.
For once, what would that even mean?
That's exactly what I was asking. 10 ads in like 40 minutes. Yikes.
Yikes. I am not hitting the ad button. You can see there's no button here for ads. I'm sorry.
Aurelia's just sitting there. Ad.
Well, dang, I didn't mean for you to subscribe. Thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate that.
You get a free sub with Prime, don't you?
Yeah. Would you like to subscribe to Tony? Lazy Tech Tony?
Sure, I'll do it right now.
Yay!
I don't know how it works, but I'll do it.
Well, it
Does it cost money?
no. If he has his Prime account linked to his Twitch account, it should automatically populate.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway,
so what's your favorite TV show of all time?
I really don't know. Like, it changes. Like, right now, if I had to pick, you said, we're going to put on your favorite TV show. You got to pick something right here, right now. It'd be probably Star Wars Clone Wars.
Okay, that makes sense because, like, being a guest, like, for this question now, being a guest star on The Office does not work.
Right.
It's over.
Well, that's over, too.
Right, exactly.
Star Wars Clone Wars is over as well.
Well, I was thinking, okay, well, we don't have Clone Wars, but what about being a guest star on the next, like, a season of Mando?
Like, being just in a background character or something, at least.
Well, like, a guest doesn't... Like, when there's a guest, you at least have lines. You're
right.
extra.
You don't say, oh, someone guest stars in this episode, and you see them for 5 seconds.
Right,
Unless they're that one episode of The Office where they had somebody, and he was in the background for 5 seconds.
Oh, well, like Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, well, that's who it was, yeah.
Well, he was in the background on How I Met Your Mother.
Sure.
Okay. Anyways, so you choose one of the Star Wars shows as your choice.
I think so. If I was to knee-jerk, it'd be that.
What about you?
Fairly Odd Parents.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Yes.
So you'd be a guest voice on Fairly Odd Parents.
No, I want to be like a character in there.
Right, but like it's animation, it's drawing. So someone would have to draw your character.
I want to drop my one.
Okay, well you'd have to work that out with the animators. Would you be a fairy or one of Timmy's classmates?
One of Timmy's classmates or his friend.
Would your character know about the fairies, or you would just be his friend?
They would know about it, but I would try to help him keep it as a secret.
Okay. So would you rather have your character appear on Fairly Odd Parents as a guest? And that usually means only one time. So would you rather do that or have unlimited backstage passes to future concerts of bands and artists and musicians that you see in the future?
Oh, I only get to be there one time?
Yeah, I mean, like it says appear as a guest on your favorite TV show, and usually a guest spot, it might go for a few episodes. Let's just say five episodes. That's it. 5 episodes, and then you're done. You're no longer ever going to be a voice actress in the show or in the show at all. Or you get to see Baby Metal as much as you want, and you get to meet them backstage every time that you see them in person.
Well, I don't really go to concerts.
Well, not yet, but when you get older, you might go to more concerts. You have to think about the future.
I'm sitting here like, how to subscribe with Prime.
Oh, jeez. I didn't mean for you to actually have to go through a rabbit hole.
It's...
Get your hand stuck in a meat grinder or blender.
Why? Pick something else. That was horrific. That was so bad.
How did this escalate to that level?
Goodness gracious.
I walked away just for a
meat
moment.
grinder or a blender.
Oh my gosh,
oh
you guys.
My word.
Be handcuffed to the most annoying person you know for 24 hours, or go camping with someone who likes you, but you don't like back.
Ooh.
Is it like or just like?
No, just like friendly like, I feel.
Like you don't even like them.
Yeah. Like you go camping with
or handcuffed to
or
camping.
Camping.
Because at least then, like, I can have kind of some space.
Uh-huh.
Like, if I need some ultimate space, I can be like, hey, I'm going to go for a walk.
That's true.
Whereas handcuffed is handcuffed.
I'd
rather take multiple days than handcuffed.
What about you?
Handcuffed.
Okay, so you would do the opposite. Why would you do the opposite?
I don't really know that many annoying people because I get along with them, and if somehow I do get handcuffed to an annoying person, I would try to get along with them, and I won't be like, be quiet.
Okay.
Or I wouldn't just be
Can
quiet.
you bring a gun? Just like, all right, Not a word. This is where the conversation starts, and this is where it ends. I'm putting on headphones, and we're not talking. Can we be handcuffed by like feet, and I'll just like I'll do my thing, you do your thing, kind of thing?
I'm the kind of guy who, like, if I'm stuck with someone that I do not like, genuinely do not like, and cannot stand, but I have to deal with them, I will try to make the best of it. So having the escape of being like, I'm gonna go by the lake, don't follow me. That is nice, but I do have a feeling that over the course of a few days, I will be a lot more amicable toward that individual. So yeah, I'd say I do camping for 24 hours.
Well, it doesn't say 24 hours; it just says camping.
It doesn't say how long.
Oh, okay. Well, what's the 24 hours then?
24 hours is handcuffed.
Oh, okay.
That's the other question on handcuff is like 24 hours. I'm gonna need to go to the bathroom.
No, I'm coming with you.
And I am so not interested in that.
I'll look away.
You look away. That doesn't help the smell if I have to do anything other than just pee.
Plug your nose.
Yeah, sit there with your nose plugged.
I've been in a men's bathroom. Like, I know the smell. Like, it's not...
Yeah, but that's still just like,
Wait, but what if
no. That's my private business. That's for Quinnton McKinnon Incorporated employees only.
Yeah, you're gonna have to excuse my French, but your crap does not smell like roses. So
no, nobody's does.
Right. So the fact that like you're so wearied about it and put off about it, like it's not a big deal to me. If we're put in that situation, like what was it? Martin Lawrence style in Nothing to Lose or something like that.
Sure.
With Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, definitely.
They were handcuffed together.
Great movie and or TV show.
It was a great movie.
And or TV show.
No, it was a movie. Anyways, they were handcuffed together. I'm sure they've also had situations like that. You just grin and bear it. You just get over yourself.
But what if the other person is the opposite gender from you?
Well, if you're in that situation...
It's someone annoys you, though, so it's not going to be anything fun.
Yeah, that's not going to be fun at all. If you're put into that, I think I'd have to choose the camping thing.
Yeah.
Wait, but it's not like a cartoon. They wouldn't just be talking all the time. It's a situation. They could be awkward at that time. Mm-hmm. They don't always just...
Yeah, no, that's true. Well, everybody, thank you so much for being here. This was a blast, getting back to the roots of pod decks. ASTRAEA is going to be with me for the next week or so. Apparently, it's really hot in here, so we're gonna turn on the swamp cooler in just a little bit. But I appreciate everyone hanging out. Thank you very much for the raid to Bulls. If you want to follow us, we also have accounts on TikTok as well as Instagram. But if you want to follow us individually, Quinnton, where can people find you?
On Instagram and Xbox at Firewall.
You guys can find me at those places under Lazy Tech Tony. And then, of course, we have Panya, the fox, who has no social media account because they're an inanimate object. But ASTRAEA, where did you go? Well, you can find her through me. Also, Lazy Music Reacts and...
Lazy Toy Kid.
Lazy Toy Kid. Yeah, we'll go with that. All right, cool.
Heart.